What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're going to talk about the Season 4 Early Access download, the file size, what to expect from it, and all of that good information. We also have a couple of other important news topics to go over to keep you informed. So if you do find the video informative or helpful at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go ahead and jump into it. The very first thing we have is it looks like Call of Duty has removed the Black Ops 6 gameplay trailer. If you head on over to their YouTube channel, the BO6 gameplay trailer actually ended up breaking records, making it the most viewed video on Call of Duty's page. So it's very easy to find. All you have to do is go to the most popular videos on Call of Duty's tab and you'll see it. But it looks like here it's no longer available. You can still see it on other YouTube channels like the Xbox or PlayStation channel, but it's just not available for Call of Duty. There's definitely a couple of reasons why this could be. One of them being maybe copyright. That's usually the #1 issue. Maybe the involvement of the licensed music that they were using. They had some issues with that and they had to take down the video as a result. Others were speculating that it could potentially be preparation for Black Ops 7 marketing. They don't want to release maybe a trailer for Black Ops 7 or the official reveal for it, and then it gets overshadowed by a much more viewed trailer, which was Black Ops 6's. That's a big stretch. At the moment, it's unclear why that happened. It could potentially come back to the channel at any point, but just wanted to keep you informed on that. The next thing that we have is the World Series of Warzone is on its way back. According to Charlie Intel, they said the World Series of Warzone returns this year on Verdansk. In-game open will begin on June 20th to the 22nd, so exactly a month from now. And they showcase here the 2025 competitive bracket, 1 million in prizing, regional in-game open, top 100, 10,000 plus players. Then it's going to be 25 trios in Group A, Group B, Group C, and then Group D. And then you work your way towards the upper bracket, the regional finals, and then the global finals. So if you're interested in this, once the signups and things like that are open, I'll keep you informed for those of you guys who want to participate in this. Quick word from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. And if you want to hit Master Prestige even faster, they can also help you out with that. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code TRIDZO for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. Now, jumping on to the main topic that we have for today is it looks like early access downloads have been added to the database. So PlayStation Game Size posted this. He said Call of Duty update 1.074 has been added to the database. It is update 1.014 for Warzone. He provided a couple of images, so basically just showing what the new logo is going to look like. It's basically Stitch, the main marketing for the Season 4 update, and he showcased just different angles and things like that. So that's going to be the icon, and he usually covers only the PlayStation side of things. Usually they will add the update a week before to test things out, and then they will begin rolling it out at the start of next week. So we're expecting it to start with Battle.net first, either on Monday or Tuesday, and then usually Xbox and PlayStation will receive the update around maybe the night before, say around midnight, a couple hours before the actual update goes live. Pre-downloads will begin. Now, someone asked, he said, how big is the download size? They said the full game without campaign is going to be 120 gigabytes. So the update size should be like any other seasonal update. Now, if you recall, with last season, Verdansk was officially added to the game, so it made the file size a lot larger than normal, and people were downloading 50 to 80 gigabytes, and it was pretty massive. So this time around, don't expect it to be as big. I'm expecting it to be 25 gigabytes, depending on the platform. Usually, Battle.net is around 25 gigabytes. I've seen Xbox randomly get like 60 gigabytes at some points, even though the content isn't as massive. So it highly depends on your platform, but usually whatever file size you've gotten, say, for example, the Season 2 update or the Season 1 update, it should be around that same file size. So 25-30 gigabytes, give or take. Now, I know you're probably wondering what content is going to be available for me on the first day as I download this brand new update. Well, there's actually a lot to go over. The first thing is you'll be greeted with a new cinematic trailer when you load up the game, typically the Season 4 one that we already got a reveal for, so nothing new there. Then they're going to market the brand new Battle Pass, showcasing the new Black Cell, letting you know that you can upgrade to Black Cell $30 and you can purchase and get all of these different items, or you could just go to the standard version. So they're going to sort of route you to the Battle Pass page. That's typical stuff. Now, the most important thing is obviously the content, the playlist, and what gameplay features are going to be available. So for multiplayer side of things, there's going to be 3 new maps available at launch, which we did get early gameplay showcasing of. The first map available at launch is going to be Core 6v6 medium size. That is going to be Fugitive. It's basically a secret CIA black site and a remote part of Iceland. This is where Stitch is pretty much being held captive, and in the cinematic you see that Adler and the team jump in there, break him out, and they pretty much fight their way out with the showcasing the images. You can see here from the short clip that Call of Duty posted, this map is taking place in the aftermath of what happened in the cinematic. So after Adler and the crew got done breaking Stitch out and all the damage that they caused, the things that were broken and were left behind. So the area is like rummage and the havoc that they caused to break him out, and that's the first map. Now the second one that we have, this one is going to be another 6v6 map called Shutdown. It's brand new, it's Core, and this is the showcasing of what it looks like. So this is another one of those maps that will feature the water mechanics over towards the edges. You can also see like a yellow rope, so it's like telling you that's the border. This is the area where you're no longer going to be able to get out the map. So I'm assuming a lot of people may end up, being involved in gunfights within the water. And that's sort of one of those features. And if you take a look at the map image, it's like a third of the map, just straight water on the left side. So that's one of the biggest features with this map. And then there's also the different lanes that are available through the right and left side. And then through the middle, there is the building that you have access to. And in terms of the storyline, this is the area that the team went to first to cut off the power to the Black Site prison before they worked their way up towards the other map. And then the third map that we have, this one is actually going to be a strike map known as Blitz. Will also be available on the very first day. This is going to be a new strike map. I'm thinking maybe a strike map 24/7 playlist or season 4 playlist along those lines will feature this map, and it might be really good for XP or for farming kills, doing some challenges. Definitely seems hectic. The only two possible places you can go is either the top where the bridge is or under the bridge. So not much hiding involved. I believe the spawns are going to be behind the trucks being showcased here. So not too many spots. I feel like there's definitely going to be some grenade lineups and things like that that are going to pop up. Alongside that, there is also going to be some brand new modes that are going to be available. So the first mode that we have is going to be Team Elimination, available on the first day. They said in this twist on Kill Confirmed, 2 teams are given a limited amount of lives each round as they fight to be the last surviving team. Players drop a dog tag on death that can be picked up by the enemy to confirm the kill or by a teammate to deny the opposing team. Survive longer than the other team or hold the most remaining lives when the timer ends to win the round. Balance aggression and defense as you seek out enemy dog tags while preserving your life. Dig in with your teammates to counter enemy attacks and then ask for cover while you collect the droppings. Picking up tags is a great way to earn your next score streak, so stay aggressive and keep up the momentum. Once your team's life pool is drained, your remaining teammates can still be revived where they were last killed in a last-ditch effort to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. So that's the only new mode that we have. One in the chamber will come in season, so that means in a future playlist update, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks after Season 4 launches. Now, as for zombies, the brand new launch day content is going to be the Grief mode. It's going to be available within the very first day. It's going to be available on Liberty Falls, Terminus, Citadel de Mor, The Tomb, and Shattered Veil. They have restricted wonder weapons, gobblegums, and things like that. It's going to be a 4v4 competitive mode where 2 teams try to outwit and outlast each other, capture zones to debuff enemies, no damage against other players, and respawns every 3rd round. And by the way, there's like going to be new features and things alongside that, but it is not a limited time mode. It's actually going to be a permanent mode that they're adding here with Season 4, so that's a big W. And then alongside that, they said it's indirect PvP combat. The action is almost immediate as both teams drop into either side of the same Grief arena within the chosen zombie map. The indirect PvP combat comes into effect. The 2 teams of 4 players can't outright kill members of the enemy team, but can interact with them by body blocking, slowing them down using melee, bullet-based weapons, or projectiles. And the victory condition is to just grief the enemy team and survive longer than they do. So zombies will receive a pretty straightforward playlist update. Now, alongside that, we have the Warzone side of things. So Warzone will also receive a new update. First off, you have the new Overlook Tower, which will be available on the very first day. That's the one that we talked about yesterday. They showed some footage of, and there's like a new entrance, new features like the movable crane, interactable things. But it's a new POI over in downtown, and they're going to do the update to add it on the first day. And then alongside that, there's also a couple of other things. For example, the playlist update for Warzone is going to involve Clash being available on launch. 104 players. It's going to be 52v52, 15-minute matches, and basically it's a 52v52 TDM chaos in Warzone. First introduced in Warzone during Season 5 of Cold War back in September 2021. As a revamped version of the original Rumble mode, Clash is back, bigger than ever, and now includes some impressive game-changing equipment and power-ups only available in this mode. The win condition is just scoring. So it's 1 point per elimination, 2 points per elimination with double down power up, 5 points per contract completed, 10 points for capturing a domination point, 10 points for capturing a bonus crate or cash crate. And then for Clash available locations, it's going to be in select areas of Verdansk, so Quarry, Boneyard, Farmland, or Promenade. So 4 different areas randomized each match. Now, there are going to be other modes and LTMs that are going to come in, but not available on the first day, and those are going to be either in-season or mid-season updates. But what are your thoughts and opinions on the launch date of Season 4? Is there enough content for you to enjoy the brand new update, or is there something else you're looking forward to? But that's all they got for you guys in this video. Be sure you check out the last couple of videos, went over everything Season 4 related, just to keep you up to date. But thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Tridzo, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again. Peace.